What's up, guys? It's Benchez, and welcome to a new episode of Pocket Perfection. And today we're looking at one of my absolute favorite games for the Game Boy Advance. It's Sonic Advance 2. Some would call this one of the true claims to fame, one of the best 2D Sonic games like out there, personally. One of the reasons why I'm doing Sonic Advance 2 and not Sonic Advance 1 is just, honestly, just because I actually preferred this one over Sonic Advance 1. I just feel like this one moved a lot faster. It was a lot more like, it felt more like a bare bones, speed-like Sonic game. So we're going to play some of the levels, have a good time, and enjoy some Sonic. Because everybody loves a little bit of Sonic. So in this game, you got your choice of characters. You have Sonic, of course. You have Cream the Rabbit, Tails, Knuckles, and I think Amy is unlockable in this as well. But we're gonna start as Sonic. Here we go. Leave Forest Zone. All right. And one of the things that I liked about this game too is just like, one of the things that was one of the like biggest appealing things about this game, this was like the game that introduced like the speed burst. And basically what happens is like you just start running as Sonic, and the next thing you know, like right out of the blue, you'll just like burst in and you'll just start going like twice as fast than usual. See if I can pick up enough speed to do that. Just like, and I missed the jump. Oh yeah, there's grinding in this. I forgot, because this was around the time when like Sonic Adventure 2 and was coming out for the GameCube. So he had a little bit of extra reasons because they gave you new mobility options and everything like that. So, but it's a good time, man. It's like for a portable Sonic game, it's fun. It's like, it's straightforward. It's nothing too crazy or like innovative about it. Just like, it's straight up just a regular butt behind Sonic game, and it's fast. It's fun. It's simple to play. It gives you like, tons of reasons to just like choke down and play it, and it's just a good time. It's just a good time. Anytime you get to play Sonic, you just got to go fast. You don't have to worry about crazy stories or Station Square or Chaos Control or any of that crap. You're just like, it's just like you're playing Sonic and you're going fast. That's it. Which honestly, in my opinion, that's really what it's all about. Like a bare bones Sonic game. You don't like, stories are nice in games, I'll give you that, but sometimes you don't really need it all the time. Especially in like Sonic games. Like, cause you guys played like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and everything like that. The story was pretty bare bones. It was just like, Dr. Robotnik is taking animals. You gotta save them. That's it. That was your plot. That was your plot. That's all you had to do. Like, there was no, like, the soul of Soliana or anything like that. It was just, go fast, save animals, you win, done. That was Sonic in a nutshell, back in the day. And that was fine. Like, you didn't really need anything else other than that. And I'm, like, perfectly okay with that. And, if you're wondering what the little, like, gold, like, little dots are above my ring counter right there, that's for when you collect, I think it's 6 or 7. There's 7 or so hidden in each level, and once you collect them, it'll take you to the special stage, and you can try to get an emerald. So, if you're trying to collect your emeralds to get the supersonic and all that stuff, that's how you do it. But they're scattered all over the level, so. And believe it or not, even though this is like a Game Boy Advance game, these levels are pretty big. They're pretty big. They're pretty big levels. Oh. Alright, so now we have to squash the Eggman. But he's got a hammer. He's like Thor. But, no! Ugh. But yeah. If you actually notice, since I've been playing this game off screen and everything like that, the first time you play this, in his hand right over there, oh god, with the mallet. But yeah, in his hand right there, he's actually holding Cream the Rabbit. And when you beat him, you actually unlock her as a playable character. So, fun little thing. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Sonic Advance 2 was the first introduction of Cream the Rabbit. if I'm not mistaken. Because I know she was in Sonic Heroes, but I think this came out slightly before Sonic Heroes did. That's why they added her in Sonic Heroes. I could be wrong, though. I could have my dates not properly, but I believe that's what it is. So, but yeah, there we go. First level down. And Hot Crater. Are you ready for speed? I am. But yeah, like the thing too, like, you do get to play as other characters in this game, and that's all well and good. But if you're like expecting like different like game modes or anything like that, or different ways of playing each level, no. In this, it's pretty much, you want to play as Tails, you're gonna run. You're gonna run fast, you're gonna go through levels, get them done quick, that's how you play it. Same thing with Knuckles, Cream, and I keep wanting to say Amy's in this, but I think they might have switched her out with the Cream in this one, but I could be wrong. But again, I don't remember. It's been a while since I could play this game. It's been a little bit, but yeah. But this was like still around that time where it was just hard to believe that there are Sonic games on Nintendo consoles, man. It was an odd time for people who are fans of Sega. It was a crazy time for people who were fans of Nintendo but hated Sega. It was weird to think that after all this time, after all like the rivalries and everything like that, Sonic and Mario are officially on the same platform. And a little bit later in that timeline, they're actually being in games together. And it's a crazy thing. It's crazy how things can change over time. Two of the biggest rivals in the video game world end up becoming the best of friends, and just, yeah, good stuff. It's good stuff. Stop it. There we go. But yeah, because like, I gotta be honest, when I got my Game Boy Advance, this was definitely one of the games that I had to have on it, because I think I had with my Game Boy Advance, I think I had Super Mario Advance, which was just Super Mario Brothers 2, American, not Doki Doki Panic, not Lost Levels Mario 2. It had that, and what else was it? Then I got, because I didn't really like Sonic Advance 1. Like, it was fun, it was decent, but it's just like, I preferred this one. And when I played this one, I fell in love with it. I'm just like, God, this game is so much better than Sonic Advance 1. You go so fast. And that was like my whole thing about this game, is like, you get to go fast, and that's why I like it. Like, there's no question about it. Like, the whole thing with the burst wave and everything like that, it's like, it's perfect. It's exactly how you would want a portable 2D side-scrolling Sonic game to be. It's just like, just go fast. It's just unquestionably fast. And just don't even think twice about it. Okay, so just do it. There we go, there we go. Okay, then we go speed. Alright, and then we go boinkity boink. There we go, gotta go fast. I missed the hook. The hook, like, actually will launch you upward. But yeah, man. There was just a lot of... Oh god, I died. But yeah, there's just a lot of good on the Game Boy Advance. Like, if you guys can, like, recollect and think, like, to some of your favorite Game Boy Advance games, like, which ones would you say, like, would be some of your absolute favorites, man? Because, like, I know for me, there was a ton of them. There was a ton of Game Boy Advance games that I would just, like, hours. I would spend hours on. And this was before I had the Game Boy Advance SP, man. I would go through so many batteries on this thing, but it's just like, there were certain games on there that it's just like, dude, I have to play them. They're so much fun. Like, it was the Sonic Advance games were really good, the Mario games on here. The, Golden Sun? Like, oh, dude, Golden Sun's so good. Like, that and the sequel, like, The Lost Age. Oof. Baby, you want to tell me a good RPG on the GBA? Golden Sun? Definitely one. That is definitely one of them. Like, you had that, you had Fire Emblem, of course you had Pokemon as well. Just so many good games on the GBA. You had, like, Mr. Driller, which was pretty tight. I'm just like, God, there was so much good. There was so much good. Because, I mean, essentially, if you really think about it, the Game Boy Advance was literally, it was a portable Super Nintendo. Like, that was basically the whole draw of the Game Boy Advance. It was literally a portable Super Nintendo, and I loved it. I died! I died! And, that was just cool, man. And there was some good stuff with there were some good games on here with some really good sprite work. And that's really, it's just like, again, if you guys know me, man, I'm a sucker for games with really good sprite work, and the GBA just, oh god, had some really good stuff on there. And then it also had games that we never even got, like had Mother 3 on there, dude. It was just a good time all around. I died again. Dang it. Why did I run out of rings? There was no more rings. Just focus. Give me rings, give me rings, give me rings, give me rings. Thank you. Dang it. Give me rings, give me rings. Thank you. No! Give me rings, give me rings. Alright, enough with your flaccid cannon. Oh, my rings! Woo! Oh, you are a piece of garbage. Okay. That's the way. I like it! You and your phallic-shaped motorcraft. Suck it, Eggman! Throw out the peace sign, because we're heroes. Boss destroyed. Yeah, just, again, like, the sprites of this game, they're pretty simple. They're pretty simple sprite work, but I love it. I love how simple the sprite work is in this game. Alright, Music Plant. Alright, I think we'll do just the last bit of this level, and then we'll call it. Just because I do enjoy this game, but I don't want the video to run too long. Because I don't want it to be like my episodes of Pokemon, because my episodes of Pokemon are stupid long. They're like almost 50 to an hour long videos. Whoa! Boingity boing! Boingity boing! Oh, baby! There we go! Woo! No! Why did I stop? I hit the rail. Doing? Ooh! Thunder Shield. That's what I'm talking about. Boing, boing, boing. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what it is about 2D Sonic games, but they're so fun. Like, there's something just very, very simple about the way a 2D Sonic game is done that it makes it so enjoyable to play. Like, I think that's another reason why so many people are, like, extremely excited for Sonic Mania when it comes out. Because it's just like, we're taking, like, the formula of Sonic that everybody likes, making it for the modern era, and we're just like, we're just putting all that together, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna remind you of, like, the days of past when Sonic games weren't weird and not fun. And it's just like, dude, I can't wait. I'm so excited for that. It's like, and again, I'm not taking anything away from Sonic Forces, because I'm excited for that game too. But it's just, this, oh, you took my electric shield! Boing! Oh, you are a butt and a half. Ow. I got rings! How was death a thing if I had rings? This game cheats! It's almost as unfair as Crash Bandicoot, but we're not going to get into that right now because Crash Bandicoot is it's a whole other demon that I'm dealing with at the moment. For those of you who watch my live streams, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot has kind of been the bane of my existence for quite some time now, but it's a different discussion for a different time. Woo! But yeah, I look at levels like these and I'm just like, I can't wait to see what kind of levels they're gonna do in Sonic Mania. Because I already know that they're doing like throwback levels and everything like that in it. But there's also some like newer levels and stuff like that. Like they're like fresh, new, never before seen kind of levels. And I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with those. Stop! The background looks like a bunch of popsicles. Like, I know this is a music level, but they look like popsicles, and I like popsicles. They're like sugary sticks of adventure. 1, go! And the good thing about this, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, like, at the start of the game, like, at the start of the level, you know how he's, like, basically on your mark, get set, go type of deal? If you actually press forward at the right time, right when you're doing that, you'll actually get a speed boost when you start the level. Like, right at the bit, if you wanted to start off with, like, the speed burst, you can actually do that. If you press forward at the right actual time when you start the level. So if you're ever trying, now you know how to do it. No! Okay, do. Like, I don't know how Sonic doesn't have, like, weird friction or weird athlete's foot on his feet. 'Cause that's a lot of speed coming out of his feet, man. But then again, I mean, if you read, like, the Sonic... Oh, really? Really? You're gonna do that? But if you read, like, the Sonic comic books, like the Sonic Archie comics, it's actually explained why he needed special shoes because he ran so fast. And they were designed by his Uncle Chuck. If you guys remember the Sonic Sat AM cartoon, Uncle Chuck was Sonic's uncle, and he was an inventor, and it was before he got kidnapped by Robotnik and was roboticized and turned into a robot. He actually invented Sonic's shoes so they wouldn't, like, cause friction and catch fire every time he would run. It's a fun little throwback. Oh my god! There we go. There we go. Ooh! Almost got hit. I got scared. But yeah. Like, I don't know what it is, man, because, like, I didn't really care much for Sonic Advance 1 or Sonic Advance 3. I feel like, in the long run, Sonic Advance 2 was the one that just, like, this game, like, hit the nail on the head exactly how it needed to be. It was like, God, this, like, feels like a bare-bones Sonic game, and it's freaking awesome. Okay. I need to get to that one. I need to get to that one. Alright, speed boost! Dang it. Okay. Okay, no, not that way, Sonic. There we go. Oh, come on. Wait, can I do the bounce thing? Boing. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'll just go through this. Why didn't I just do that? Because I don't know the maps that well in this game. Sproing! Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Alright. Well, there's so many bouncy things. There's so many bouncy things. Let's go! Oh, music. Because that's the thing, man. When you're going fast in this and everything like that, you don't exactly know where the floor is. So when you're, like, heading towards the ground, you're just like, oh my god, I hope there's a ground below me. I really do. It starts to worry your helpful little head. You're just like, uh-oh, there's not much ground left. Ooh. Speed, done. Alright. That's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Gotta go fast, like Sonic. Alright, so now we're at the boss stage. Oh, he's got my buddy! Tails! Don't worry, pal, I'm coming for you. Ow! I need rings, Thank you. That's not fair. Don't worry, buddy, I'm gonna set you free. No! No. Ouch! Kinda just let myself get hit by that one. I need rings. Thank you. Woo! Hurt. Haha! You're nothing! I freed my pal. No worries. We got it all taken care of. Throw up the peace sign because Robotnik is once again sworn. He's no longer a threat. We've destroyed him. We showed what happens when you step to us. You step to us, you get the hands. you get the hands of the hedgehog. And you don't want that. Thanks, Sonic! How is he winking with his eyes still open? I don't get it. Eggman just came out of nowhere! Eggman? What's he plotting this time? I've gotta hurry. See ya, Tails. Huh? He's like, look, Tails. Sonic, wait for me! No, Tails. This is my adventure, not yours. You can now play as Tails. So there you go. Now you're given the opportunity to play as Tails. If you want to. If you want to. So, what I'll do, I'll go ahead and quit the game. So, we're going to go ahead and call it here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little look-see into Sonic Advance 2 for the Game Boy Advance. But it's, again, this game came out in 2003, man, and it's still pretty magical. It's a wonderful, wonderful game. It's really fun. I enjoy it. And yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to find it or play it, give it a shot, man. It's definitely a worth looking at Sonic game. I'll say that. Especially for it being a portable Sonic game, it's really, really fun. So, until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Pocket Perfection, Sonic Advance 2. I've been Benchez. I love all your faces. I'll see you next time. Gotta go fast. See you later.